Smorlin the Caster here with another BFA video coming to you. Today we are talking about Lesser Visions. Lesser Visions are a part of the new patch, Visions of Enzoth, and 8.3. So we're going to kind of go through, what they are, what quests and rewards, and kind of tell you what you may see in the footage of what I do, and kind of like what I like to do, because you can easily make this either a 30-second course, or you can make it a 10-minute grind and try and get some mementos. So anyway, without further ado, let's kind of go and kind of where the locations are of these, and kind of roughly what they are. So the lesser visions, they spawn in the areas that are being assaulted. So it's in Oldham. It's going to be close to the capital city, near the portal. If you do have any sort of like coordinate system, map buddy or whatever, the coordinates for Oldham are going to be 5531, and then in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, it'll be close to the north of the main Pandaren hub, which is 8451. What you're trying to do is pretty much go in there, get all the quest items, and finish before you die. And so you get a quest by you're given a quest by an NPC standing right outside the entrance to the vision, because you can only enter the visions once per day. You have to make it'd be a good idea to grab all the quests before entering the vision, just because you can only do it once per day, and you don't want to lose out on at least, what is it, 1,500 coalescing visions. But when you're in divisions, you are given a time limit. You have 1,000 sanity bar, which is similar to how horrific visions are run, but it drains really slow because in horrific visions, I think the base is 6 sanity per second, going all the way up to 12 sanity per second. And I've noticed this runs and drains at least 3 sanity per second. And the more your legendary cloak is upgraded, it allows you to stay in longer and longer and longer and longer, because your sanity is reduced at a higher and higher and higher percent based off how upgraded it is. There are about 6 quests that are given. One of them is called Vanquishing the Darkness. This is pretty much killing the enemies. Killing the enemies and interacting with various things in the vision. So sometimes you have to kill and then release prisoners, or so on and so forth. The quests are pretty. I think if I'm not mistaken, the names are the same. They just apply slightly different to how the visions are run. Um, Side note: I personally like the Oldham way better than the Pandaria one. Then there is the Visions of Dark Destiny, which requires you to collect 100 corrupted mementos within inside the Lesser of Visions, which is pretty much captured by killing people, killing the rare people, capturing chests, so on and so forth. Pretty much just grinding. This is probably the quickest and most straightforward one, but they're all kind of the same. The next one is called Preventative Measures. This pretty much you have to run around and go look for void tears, similar to the ones you see out in the world um, when you're doing your daily quests with horrific or with the 8.3 dailies in Oldham and Panda Land. There's some void tears. You want to just right click on 3 of them and then close them out. The other one's called a dark glaring reality, or a dark glaring reality. This one you're given a potion. You drink the potion, and it allows you to see things. There's eyes floating around. They usually have to be pulled down by range or close combat. It's kind of annoying. It's actually probably my least favorite because it is so annoying. That's the one I have in this vision today. You drink the potion and you kill 6 eyeballs. That's about it. Another one is very similar to Visions of the Dark Destiny, but this one's just called Minions of Enzoth, and it's pretty much all you have to do is kill 20 minions. So it can pretty much be done in like 1 or 2 pulls, especially if you're a tank or there's a lot of people inside your instance. And then lastly, there's a Hand in the Dark, which asks you to save 8 people. In this one, it's the Ramkahen, and then in Panda Land, it's just pandas. It's kind of dumb. But unlike the daily reward, the more you do in a week, the you'll be given more and more, or I think less and less rewards. Because when you first do it, you get like a breath of everlasting spirit, 50 corrupted mementos, and then 3,000 coalescing visions. But the more you complete it, it goes down to 1,530 corrupted mementos. And so as you through, so that's every day after the first time of the week. So in an entire week, if I'm not mistaken, if you do every single day from Tuesday to Tuesday, you should be able to collect 10,000 coalescing visions and 210 corrupted mementos. I'm pretty sure, if my math's correct, if you're able to do all of them consistently throughout the week, you should be able to have that many. And so, what you can do, what you do with, if you're not familiar with the process and what coalescing visions do and why they're important, quick rundown on coalescing visions. Coalescing visions are obtained by doing dailies through 8.3 quests. They're done by doing the lesser visions. They're found in collecting chests, so on and so forth. I have yet to run Nyalotha, so I do not know if they drop in the raid. I'm pretty sure they do. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments below. But just be friendly. And what these do is you trade them into Wrathion. No spoilers, right? You trade him into Wrathion. He gives you something called a Vessel of Horrific Visions, and when you consume the Vessel of Horrific Visions, it puts you into the Dark Dimension, the Vision of Darkness, whatever you want to call it. It is officially called the Horrific Visions, but you can give it whatever you want to call it, right? Anywho, when you do that, you run through an area like Storm One or Organ One, or so on and so forth. You can watch one of my videos. I'll post a link below to watch that. But essentially, you do these dailies to collect visions to get a vision capsule to then run and level up your cloak. The ultimate end game of all this is to level up your cloak. From my understanding, there is no other loot that is really obtained through the lesser visions except upgrading your cloak. So, yeah, kind of two different things that may kind of spawn out of doing it. So I like to take my time because every time you kill something, you get a couple little drips of coalescing visions and the corrupted mementos. So what I do is I have my cape's almost level 10, so I have a decent resistance to the sanity loss. So and I'm a tank. So what I usually do is you've been seeing, I just run around and collect as many people as possible and then just burn them down. I stay the entire time until my sanity runs out, but I don't go out of my way to avoid sanity loss, and I don't go out of my way to replenish my sanity because I just say, I'm here. I'm gonna get my all the potential I can get out of it, which is because when you kill these guys, you're only getting like 15, 20 coalescing visions, and you need 10,000 of them to get the vessel. So don't spend too much time grinding it. I wouldn't go out of your way to salvage your sanity, but while you're here, I would personally take advantage of it as much as possible. Try and pull as many units as possible. Burn them down in the middle. What's nice is when you have a full instance, people will kind of help and people will pull more in. So you're able to you actually can get. I've gotten up to about 300 extra visions and about I think like 100 extra mementos. So I think that was a pretty good haul just from running, killing other people multiple times and just running around. With that being said, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. It was kind of a spur of the moment. I was like, oh, I haven't really discussed this of 8.3. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified because YouTube just keeps adding things to make it more difficult. Also, if you do enjoy, you can expect videos at least every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and occasionally off that schedule, but I'm on any other day of the week. So again, I appreciate what you sitting through this, and if you notice anything wrong, please comment and let me know. And one last time, hit that subscribe button. Thank you.